Hey there! So, here's the scoop. A federal jury in Illinois has recently ruled that several major egg producers in the U.S. conspired to fix prices between 2004 and 2008. This case actually stems from a federal lawsuit that was filed a whopping 12 years ago. The lawsuit, originally filed in 2011, was brought forth by big food manufacturing companies like Kraft Foods Global, Inc. and the Kellogg Company. They alleged that these egg producers used various tactics to limit the supply of eggs in the U.S., all in an effort to drive up prices during the 2000s. The jury ultimately determined that the conspiracy took place between 2004 and 2008. The verdict was delivered unanimously by the jury in the Northern District of Illinois on Tuesday. However, the damages resulting from this price-fixing scheme will be decided in a trial scheduled for next week. Interestingly, one of the egg suppliers involved in this case is actually the family company of an Indiana egg farmer who is currently running for the U.S. Senate in the state. Attorneys for the 4 egg suppliers named in the lawsuit have not yet responded to requests for comment. But court documents show that they have denied the claims made against them. According to court documents, the jury found that the egg suppliers exported eggs in order to reduce the overall supply in the domestic market. They also employed tactics like limiting the number of chickens through measures such as cage space, early slaughter, and flock reduction. Brandon Fox, an attorney representing the food manufacturers, expressed satisfaction with the jury's decision, stating, "We are incredibly pleased by the jury's decision to hold egg producers Cal-Maine Foods and Rose Acre Farms accountable alongside United Egg Producers and United States Egg Marketers for conspiring to inflate the price of eggs." He added that they will now focus on the damages phase of the trial. It's worth noting that other food manufacturers, including General Mills, Inc. and Nestlé USA, Inc., have joined as plaintiffs in this lawsuit against the egg producers. The jury found that the egg suppliers involved in the conspiracy were Cal-Maine Foods, Inc., United Egg Producers, Inc., United States Egg Marketers, Inc., and Rose Acre Farms, Inc., which is a southern Indiana-based company previously chaired by John Rust. Speaking of John Rust, he is currently running for Indiana's U.S. Senate seat in 2024. However, he declined to comment on the matter due to the ongoing litigation. Rust is also involved in another legal battle, as he is suing Indiana's Secretary of State over a contested state law that could potentially prevent his name from appearing on the primary ballot as a Republican candidate. Rust argues that the law is unconstitutional and vague. Rust's bid for the GOP nomination is facing challenges, as U.S. Representative Jim Banks has received endorsements from the Indiana Republican Party and former President Donald Trump. The seat is currently held by Republican Mike Braun, who is running for governor next year. In response to the verdict, Banks released a statement saying, "Today's verdict proves John Rust isn't just a conman pretending to be a Republican. He is a crook who exploits working-class Hoosiers across Indiana for his own financial gain. While Indiana families struggle to put food on the table, he's making it even harder to do that." And that's the latest on this egg price-fixing case. Stay tuned for updates on the damages phase of the trial.